All right, fight fans, we have here Ramon Cardenas. Ramon, we were just here, a couple months ago doing this interview right here outside the gym. We were just talking about the possibility of this fight, and now it's 12 days away, man. How does it feel?
It feels like a blessing, brother. It feels like a dream come true, man. Just now it's 12 days, like you said, just counting down the days until the fight happens, bro. Less than 2 weeks, so I'm pretty excited for that.
And have you put a picture of Inoue like on your wall when you wake up? Do you see that and you're like, this is the guy I'm gonna take the titles away?
I just see more just the excitement of the fight, just the be in Vegas, to be the center of attention in a sense of like the whole Vegas of that weekend. That's what's pretty exciting for me. The fight is one thing, and obviously I'm taking the fight serious, but it's just everything else is kind of, like I said, it's just dream come true.
Obviously, we're doing this interview one day before media day. That's tomorrow. So by the time this comes out, all the fans would have already seen that face-off. They would have seen you guys kind of, exchange your thoughts on each other. But what are you expecting come media day? You're gonna drive into Vegas. You're gonna start seeing the posters, your face, his face. What do you feel like that's gonna feel when you see that?
Just motivating, man. Motivating because you're gonna see your face, you're gonna see your name, and again, I think everybody as a fighter, the epitome is Vegas. The epitome of boxing is Vegas, undisputed. So to see your name there on flyers and stuff like that, it's just, like I said, ultimately it's a big blessing.
And there's been a lot of respect between you guys. We touched on this in previous interviews. He gave you a lot of respect for taking the fight when other fighters, would sidestep. So what are your thoughts on him, and what are your thoughts on just his team? You guys, obviously your team worked extremely hard. What are your thoughts on this face-off when it comes out tomorrow?
I mean, it's just ultimately, like I said earlier, when we're in the gym, and it's a sport. I think that's we're doing this for people's entertainment. People seem to forget that. We're trying to entertain everybody. We're an entertainment ultimately. Obviously, boxing is one of those gruesome sports where anything can happen, but we're doing it for people's entertainment. So I think we just got to go out there and give the fans a fight worth remembering, and let the cars land where they land, basically.
And of course, you guys are part of like this huge Cinco de Mayo weekend. Obviously we know the Ryan Garcias, the Filmo Lopez, the Canelo Alvarez, and then you and Inoue. I mean, just what does it mean to be part of just that celebration of Mexican culture, and to have all these fighters on that same weekend?
History, brother. History. Ultimately, from my knowledge, there hasn't been an event this big in the sense of 3 days of boxing, bro. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There hasn't been anything like that. And you're talking about good fighters, not fighters that are not top of the line. You're talking about top of the line fighters. So for me, it's history in the making, and I'm just excited, and I'm blessed to be part of it.
And obviously each fighter has, their image of an ideal night for them. The Ryan Garcias, the Canelos. What would be an ideal night for you come fight night?
Obviously winning. Winning would be one of those things where, to win this fight would be just the ideal night. Ultimately, for me as well, it's just to give the fans a fight worth remembering as well. Whatever happens, wherever the cards may land, wherever the coins may land, or however the saying goes, brother, wherever the things may land at the end of the fight, man, I just want to give fans a fight worth remembering, where they go home and they're like, dude, that was a badass fight. Like, that dude, he could fight, or that was just a badass fight in general. So that's how I'm seeing the whole event. You know what I mean?
And a final message for the fight fans. We know that they've been following your vlog. You guys have been given a window into your work ethic and your team and everything you guys have been doing on the road to speed as well. So what's the final message you have for the fight fans?
I just really just want to thank everybody, brother. Thank everybody for the support, for the love, for the hate, all that stuff, man. Whether it's very motivating for me, because it's like, what, I have people to prove right, and I got people to prove wrong. So that's just how I see it, and I just really appreciate everybody, man. I just appreciate all the fans too as well that enjoy boxing and that watch boxing because they love boxing, not because it's a popularity contest and they want to see the popular people fight the popular people, man. It's about the best fighting the best, and that's just, again, just want to thank everybody.
And again, media day is tomorrow. This interview will probably come out after that, but we're excited to see that. We're excited to see you know, the face off and you know this big event that you're a part of, bro. And we know it's a road to undisputed, and we can't wait to see that fight and see your hand raised.